Let me fix this a little bit. Oh no. I almost cut myself off. Okay. So I wanted to talk about after the show. Okay. I had some great people that were on the DD that have actually come on to the DDWLive show. And some of them, just to name a few, I've interviewed this dude named Brent Gaskins, who he owns his own TV station, well, TV channel. Let's get that straight. He's an actor. Okay, he is a SAG actor, and he's been in awesome shows. So I'm going to pull his IMDb up because I just want to talk about some of the people that I've had on this show, and I just I like to come on every once in a while and say thank you and all that other good stuff. And I want to give you guys kind of like an insight how I actually felt when I had each and every one of these people on the show. So I get extremely nervous. Okay, I do. I get extremely nervous I before I have any of these people on my show. And I'm gonna go by order of nervousness that I have of these people. Let me see if I can bring him up. His name is Brent Gaskins. Brent Gaskins. He is amazing. This guy, Brent Gaskins. He's done a lot of stuff, and I want to bring up his IMDb so I can just tell you guys some of the stuff that he's done, which is like crazy. By the way, I'm sitting here drinking my mystery drink. It's supposed to calm my ass down, but it makes me hyper as hell because I'm sitting here nervous. So I won't be drinking this mystery drink anymore. So we'll go from there. So anyway, Brent Gaskins is amazing. He is amazing. And he's been in a couple of things. Matter of fact, a lot of things. Like, let me go ahead and pull up his full bio. Okay, so Brent Gaskins, the work that he's done, he's been in Coming to America, The Suicide Squad, Coming to America 2021, which by the way, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it. I think it's coming out this Friday. Of course you didn't have a chance to see it, but it's coming out this Friday. It's The Mystery Drink. It should be coming out this Friday. Don't quote me. I'm excited. It's coming to Prime Amazon. So I will be looking at that and reviewing it and getting back to you guys about exactly how I feel about it. But I wanted to come on here to like blow off some of this energy because I'm like excited. And my most nervous interview I've just had literally a couple of minutes ago, and I'll tell you about that. So anyway, very nervous before I had this interview with Brent Gaskins. I have interviewed him on the radio. I've interviewed him in person. I've interviewed his brother so many times, and I've also interviewed him on Facebook Live. And then when it came down to YouTube, I was so like I don't know why I got extremely nervous. Some people say they don't see it. Some people say they don't see me being nervous, but for me, I was like freaking, yeah, I was very, very nervous. So anyway, Brent Moore, Coming to America 2021, he's in that. So he's in little bits and pieces of it. But the thing about Brent is that he is like a go-getter. He's always out there striving to do something better. Every time I talk to him, he's working on something new. He never, like, whatever project he might be working on 3 months ago is not going to be, it's going to be the same project but something additional. And he's successful at a good percentage of the stuff that he's doing. He's somebody that I look up to, somebody that I ask for advice on numerous occasions. So Brent Gaskins was one of the people that I was extremely nervous about interviewing. Dee Cutrone. And by the way, Brent Gaskins' interview, if you guys subscribe to my channel, you can actually see that interview that I had with him. I think there's just one. There's just the one interview that I put up. I have interviewed him on Facebook So actually it was on Facebook and I downloaded it to YouTube, so you can actually see it on both. You can see it on my YouTube channel and you can also see it on my Facebook channel as well. You can see both of them. Dee Cutrone was another woman that I was so nervous when I interviewed her. She is freaking amazing. She's been in some really phenomenal TV shows as well as movies as well. She is she's been in this business for 30 years. And that's nerve-wracking. So I was like, oh my gosh. So these are the people who, whenever you're looking at this video, whether you're looking at it live now or you're looking at it again, comments is so important to me. If you guys have any questions for these people, let me know, and I will definitely, when I get the chance to interview them again, I will ask them these questions, because although lots of folks say, you know, those interviews you did was pretty good, it wasn't the interview that I wanted to get out there to you people because I was so nervous. So I'm hoping as years go down, I'll be able to get over this big nervous thing anyway. So Dee Cutrone, let me just read a little bit about her. Dee Cutrone began her career in entertaining. She was a singer. She was a dancer on stage at an early age. She appeared in numerous plays, variety shows, and TV commercials in and around the area of Long Island, including singing professionally over 30 years. So this is 30 years this woman's bringing to my table and talking about. She's also known all around Long Island, in restaurants. She sings in Vegas. She sings and everything else like that. She is best known for Don Cello. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's a famous actor. And what is in it? House of Lies. She was in that. She was in Puppies of Christmas. She was in that. The Attack of the Unknown. She was in that. And Bridge of the Doom. She was in that. And that's just to name a few of them. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of that. When you check out my interview, we do talk about it a little bit, but we really don't get into it. So there will be a part 2. So if you see me doing part 2 with these folks, I've calmed down a little bit, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm going to bring you a little bit more of the juice. So please be prepared for that. So she was amazing. Another young lady, this lady, I've met her on numerous of times, okay? Let me see, Hightower, here she comes. I've met her in person. She's also in a project with me. I'm in this project called Too Real for You. Now it's called Life for You. And she is the main character, one of the main characters. She plays the smaller version of the main character. She plays like flashbacks and stuff like that. And then her character is called Monica. I've met her on the set. She was freaking amazing. I follow this young lady. I talk to her mom, like down to earth, everything. And when I get on the camera with her, I can't get everything out, and it like kills me because she's amazing. And by the way, she's only 15 years old. I've been interviewing this young lady on the radio ever since she was like 11, 12 years old, and she's now 15. Now let me tell you all the stuff that she does. Heaven Hightower, which is freaking amazing. Heaven Hightower, she's an actress. She is a model. She's a humanitarian. She has her own business. She's very business minded. She's out there always doing something. During the coronavirus, she was feeding the homeless. And this girl was only like 14, 13 years old. No, she was 14 at the time. She just turned 15. She's been in movies. She's been in movies like The Hate You Give with Common. Remember that movie? Very controversial movie. She was in that. The Darkest Minds. Yeah, she was in that. And Daytime Divas. She was in that. And that's just to name a few. Very nervous. Very, oh my God. Like, very nervous when I'm interviewing her. So I'm going to do like another interview with her. And all of these people have agreed to interview with me again because they're amazing. They're amazing people. Drum roll, please. This interview literally happened a couple minutes ago. I'm actually going to tag that video when I come off of here to this, so you guys can click into it so you can see it. I loved the interview because the guy was very gracious. He was very humble. But I could have done better. I could have asked him so much more, and he was willing to do it. But the information he gave was amazing. The interview was pretty good. It was pretty good, but it could have been better because I was nervous. So I interviewed this particular person. Um, his name is the Drew. Okay. Amazing. He's from Public Enemy. He's official member of Public Enemy. There's so many members of Public Enemy. It's crazy. He's the official member of Public Enemy. He is a sound engineer, and they call him the sound assassin. And he was an engineer for some great people like Queen Latifah, De La Soul, Ice Cube, Ice T, and that's just to name a few. And I've said that in the interview, like with him. I talked about all of that. He's also wrote music for Bonnie and Clyde, and for the soundtrack of Booty Call. He's done all of that, and he's also an entrepreneur. He's out there. He's making this project called the Microphone Phine. He's working on the pattern. He's still getting that all together. He has these smart shirts that he talks about, and oh my goodness. Amazing. Just finished that interview. He's agreed to let me do a part 2 because I'm going to tell you some more about him. Okay? Amazing. Anyway, this is after the show. This is how I feel after the show. Woo, honey. Nervous. I was nervous. But it was a good show. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. This is your girl, DDWLive. Make sure you subscribe. I got some amazing interviews coming up. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about that. The amazing interviews I have coming up. All right, I'm going to be interviewing this guy named John Blake. He happens to be an actor. He's out there doing some great stuff. He's just starting into acting, and he's doing really good things. Ronald Blake, he's also another great actor as well. And then, of course, I'm going to be interviewing the beautiful Jacqueline Bennett. She is awesome. Okay, she is freaking awesome. So I'm going to be interviewing her as well. So all of these people that I'm getting ready to interview, I will come back and let you guys know how I felt after the show. This is your girl, DDWLive. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview that I gave you. And I just, like I'm telling you, all of these interviews that I have done, they have been amazing. I enjoyed. I anticipate all these questions that I'm going to ask them. I never actually get them all out. I hate that. It's like, oh! But I want you guys, when I come off of this video, I'm going to tag those videos, those people that I told you about. I'm going to tag those videos to that. And what I would love for you to do is I would love for you to check them out, do your review, leave a comment, let me know. And when I interview these folks again, I'm going to go ahead and those questions that you put up, I'll go ahead and ask those questions. So again, this is your girl, DDWLive. I'll be back. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.